Imagine standing in your kitchen, pouring a glass of water. It's a normal day, quiet, ordinary, until the stream suddenly curves upward like a reverse waterfall. Your feet lift, the chair behind you rises, dust floats, cars outside drift, and for a brief, horrifying moment, the entire world seems to detach from reality. 1 second later, everything slams back down with bone-breaking force. All of this chaos, destruction, and absolute terror, from gravity turning off for only 1 second. It sounds ridiculous, like a sci-fi disaster scene, but here's the truth. That 1 second would be enough to permanently reshape our world. And to understand why, you need to know what gravity really is, and what happens when it suddenly disappears. We often think of gravity as the thing that pulls us down, but that's only the simplest version. In reality, gravity is the invisible glue that holds Earth together. It keeps the atmosphere wrapped around the planet, prevents oceans from drifting into space, and stops everything from sliding off the spinning Earth. The best analogy, gravity is like a seatbelt you never notice until it unbuckles. You don't feel gravity consciously. You don't wake up thinking, wow, gravity is doing a great job today. But the moment it's gone, even briefly, everything not bolted down will continue moving in a straight line. And here's the part most people forget. Earth is spinning extremely fast. At the equator, we're rotating at about 1,670 km/h. You're not aware of it because gravity keeps you stuck to the surface. Take away gravity even for a second, you keep moving. The Earth keeps spinning, and the result is catastrophic. Most people imagine objects gracefully floating upward, like in a movie, when gravity disappears. But the science tells a darker story. If gravity suddenly turns off, things don't float. They get launched sideways. For that 1 second, everything, including you, moves in a straight line at the speed Earth is rotating beneath your feet. Depending on where you live, that's between 600 and 1,600 km/h. Think of it like this. Gravity keeps you on a spinning merry-go-round. Remove it and you get thrown off instantly. A human body accelerating sideways at those speeds wouldn't feel like floating. It would feel like being shot from a cannon. But the twist gets worse. Not only do you move sideways, the entire atmosphere moves too. For 1 second, Earth technically loses its blanket of air. That creates a sudden pressure drop, momentary vacuum exposure, disrupted airflow, chaos in every layer of the atmosphere. You wouldn't die from 1 second of vacuum, but you would feel your breath disappear and your eardrums pressurize painfully. Airplanes would stall mid-air. Birds would drop. Clouds would tear apart. All of this from 1 second. Likes are the #1 way YouTube knows this video is valuable. So, if you're enjoying this journey, please give it a like to help us out. Let's make this real. Forget the global effects for a moment. Just imagine what would happen in your daily routine. If you were walking, your body would slide several meters across the ground, then smash back when gravity returns. If you were driving, your car would lose friction, skid sideways, and collide with anything nearby. If you were in bed, you'd be thrown off your mattress and into the wall. If you were swimming, the water would leave you. Pools, lakes, even rivers would rise into bulbous blobs, suspended for a moment, then crash back with tsunami-like force. If you were cooking, knives, pots, boiling water, everything on your countertop would lift and scatter. If you were on a plane, the aircraft would completely lose lift, dropping from the sky, then slamming violently when gravity reactivates. Gravity is not something we notice, but it is the quiet, constant anchor that keeps every small moment of our lives normal. Here's the uncomfortable truth. 1 second without gravity would leave Earth permanently scarred. When gravity returns, everything crashes down with multiplied force. Buildings crack, windows explode, power lines snap, satellites get knocked off their orbits. Ocean water slams back into coastlines, creating worldwide flooding. Scientists estimate the aftermath could include massive global injuries, tsunami chains from displaced oceans, earthquakes from sudden crust tension, collapsed weak structures, global windstorms as air slams back, chaos in aviation, loss of communication satellites. The real threat is not the floating, it's the landing. Here's the most shocking and unbelievable fact of this entire scenario. In that single second of weightlessness, your body would travel around 450 meters sideways without you even realizing it. That's the length of 4 football fields, a small neighborhood, an entire city block. 1 second, no control, no warning. And then gravity returns, pulling you straight downward at the same moment the ground rushes back up at you. It isn't floating. It's free-falling sideways through space. This 1 second gravity glitch might sound like sci-fi, but what it teaches us is very real. Gravity is not just a downward pull. It is the silent stabilizer of everything. The air you breathe, the oceans that cradle life, the rotation that sets day and night, the simple act of standing, walking, and living. We take gravity for granted because it never stops. But if it did, even for the blink of an eye, our world would never be the same again.